Every day, we as humans strive to further ourselves at the cost of our own health. Many disregard their well-being both physically and mentally to achieve the unimaginable. Through this neglect, our body suffers from the detrimental consequences, and we end up living a life stained with regret and misery. It is important that within our own lives, we start to work towards good mental health practices to ensure that our body performs the best it can. Hi, my name is Rohan, and today I'm going to talk about the importance of mental health and give you guys a rundown of good mental health practices to keep in mind to ensure that you always feel 100%. When one hears the word mental health, what is the first word that comes to mind? For me and many others, that word may be the brain. The brain, one of the most vital organs to our survival, keeps our body moving by regulating bountiful amounts of hormones, controlling motor function, processing what we think, and many more things. The reason why you are who you are and can do what you can do is largely due to the fact that you have a brain. But what does this have to do with our mental health? Well, quite a lot actually. Mental illnesses can cause the neurons in our brains to produce varying levels of different neurotransmitters, which are signaling molecules produced by the neuron. For example, if one suffers from depression, their levels of serotonin, a mood control hormone, may be lower than average. Any damages to our mental health can cause our brain many problems and can lead to many psychological as well as physical consequences. Let's shift our focus towards external factors that can damage our mental health. Did you know that according to the American Psychological Association, almost 50% of Americans report lying awake at night due to stress? Not only that, but did you know that 4 in 10 Americans say that they overeat unhealthy foods to manage stress, while 1/3 say that they skipped a meal in the last month because of stress? From these statistics alone, it is simple to conclude that stress plays a major factor in our lives and can affect our mental health negatively. Well, not exactly. There are 2 types of stress, good stress and bad stress. As the name says, good stress is good for you as it motivates you to work harder, while bad stress is bad for you and can lead to distress and anxiety. When bad stress reaches too much and or lasts too long, the chances of mental health and physiological problems arise. This sort of long-term stress raises the likelihood of mental health issues like anxiety and depression, as well as substance abuse issues, some sleep issues, pain issues, as well as physical symptoms such as muscular strain. Other external factors such as neglect, trauma, loneliness, or even debt can lead to similar mental health problems. Up to now, we've talked about what happens biologically, as well as what external factors can damage our mental health. Now it's time to talk about what we can do to mitigate this. Every day, when we go to bed and wake up the next morning, we tend to think nothing of it. That period where our body shuts down and powers back up is crucial in helping our mental health. Sleep and mental health are strongly related in that a great sleep can lead to a better mental health. By ensuring that we get enough sleep each day, we create room for the improvement of our mental health, allowing our bodies to grow stronger. Another way of improving your mental health is exercising. You may be asking yourself, why would exercising my body help what's happening in my head? Aren't they not related at all? The truth is far from it. Science shows that exercise benefits mental health by lowering both anxiety and depression, as well as enhancing our cognitive performance and self-esteem. Through exercise, we are creating a way to keep our brain active and healthy, ensuring that we don't suffer from mental illnesses. Besides what I've mentioned, there are many other ways to keep our mental health in shape, such as socializing, learning new skills, and/or practicing mindfulness. Wherever you are or may be, keeping these rudimentary practices in mind can go a long way. To sum up everything I've said into one sentence would be ludicrous. I'll put it into 4 simple words. Mental health is important. Though many people may continue to neglect the importance of mental health, I hope you've learned a thing or two about what mental health is and what you can do to improve your own mental health. Beyond my podcast, I recommend doing your own research to answer any questions that I may have left unanswered. This has been Rohan live on the Healthy Human podcast. Be sure to tune into next episode where I'll continue to explore the beautiful world of health. Until next time, remember, happiness is the product of good health.